swivels out here in the water. Got some high vis line connected to a barrel swivel with a slip sinker and some clear monofilament on the other end of that barrel swivel. Had them in there for probably 15 minutes. So we got some wood all the way down the bank here, and there's some big chunk rock on the other side of us, so I feel like this is probably a good place to catch some. You see that? One. See if we can catch some bait on here. Well, got a little bluegill. Not a bad one. About too big to use as bait, ain't he? Hey, we may see if we can catch some of these. We got a nice channel catfish here.
I believe he's getting
Got him on some red chicken breast. Out here at the lake. It's a nice one.
like this.
You see him?
I don't know. Yeah, he's focusing in on that now. Yeah, there he is.
That ain't good. Oh crap, right in the camera bag.
Oh yeah,
right, guys, we got a nice channel cat here. We're gonna do a little catch and cook for you guys. We didn't get to get him on camera, but let's get him in a live well. So guys, it is the next day. We only caught one catfish, and we ended up putting him in a wire basket and taking him down to a creek so he would stay alive till today, since we did not want to fillet him last night at like 2 o'clock, and I had something to do earlier today. So that's why we're doing this video this time of day. All right, so we got our fish here. He's still a little squirmy, so I'm using a glove. I hate handling catfish, but I think it's the end of the road, this guy. So I'm not going to show this part, but I'll be right back. All right guys, so we got some clean water in the bowl to put the fillets in, and a bag for all the leftovers. We got a Bass Pro Shop fillet knife that I just purchased. All right, so we're just going to turn him over. On these catfish, you can feel his rib cage stops about right here. All right, if you're not sure, you can just kind of cut down into him a little bit. Yeah, and that's all rib cage right there. You can feel it right there. So we're just going to start right here. Go right along the dorsal fin, all the way down to the tail. Right there. Gonna fold that over. You can leave this attached to the fish or just cut it off altogether. Just kind of angle your knife down, go right against the skin, just like this. I'm leaving a little meat on there. It's been a while since I filleted one. It's like that right there. Just like that. And there's a pretty good sized fillet. I'm gonna stick that in the water. If you get any farther down, that's all bone right there. So we're gonna go ahead and flip him over and get the other side. All right, now same thing on this side. Feel for the ribs. Right there they are. You might have to clean it up a little bit once you get it off. Left a little bit on here. Go ahead and get that off. For the most part, this is going to go in the trash, and this right here is all good meat. So we're going to go in, we'll clean him up a little bit, get a little bit of the skin off, and fry him up and see how he tastes. Let's go. And just like that, here we are in the kitchen. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not much of a cook, and actually my mom had to kind of give me a few tips before I started and pretty much run me through the entire process. But nonetheless, we are going to fry some catfish today. So I know that you guys did not get to see me catch that catfish, and I deeply apologize for that. But if you do want to see some catfish catching, then make sure to click that link in the top of the description below. All right guys, so here we are at the stove, place I'm not very comfortable at. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. One thing you guys should keep in mind is that I'm only frying one catfish, so I'm really only doing this for the video. If you catch more than one fish, then you want to make sure that you increase your portions of each of these so that you have enough. Just keep that in mind. So first we're going to get us 2 pretty good helpings of grease. I'm going to turn that on. Make sure we got the right one because we got stuff laying all over the stove. And let that start melting. Next, you want to take, this is 2 cups of cornmeal, okay? And you're just going to put that in a plate. And this is my mom's recipe. I'm sure there's different ones, kind of what she does. And she also likes to put about 2 tablespoons of flour in there. It helps the cornmeal stick to the fish a little better. And guys, it's probably not safe to have stuff laying all over the stove, so don't do that, but I'm kind of limited on my camera angle, so just gonna mix that up a little bit. Now, we're gonna take an egg. Crack it in there. We're gonna put maybe a couple tablespoons of milk in here too. Alright, so we got our milk and egg in there. Alright, now we're just going to kind of mix those up real good. And that should be enough for one fish. Like I said, you may want to make a bigger portion of this if you're fixing more than one. So we're going to go ahead and let our grease get good and hot, and then we're going to show you what's next. So now we got our catfish. Going to roll that in our egg and milk. Alright, then we'll roll it in the, get some cornmeal and on there. Yeah, I'm making a big mess right here, so. I forgot to mention this, but you want to make sure that you add salt and pepper as you feel the need. Some people like more salt, some people like more pepper. Go ahead and turn the stove off. Got some nice golden brown catfish. There you go. That's how you prepare catfish. Now let's try it and see how it is. Alright guys, so we went from the lake to the frying pan to the table. Now we're going to give it a taste. That's good catfish. Come here, John. Give it a try. That's good. Guys, go out and catch you some catfish. This stuff is amazing. One of my favorite fish to eat. I'm all about the catch and release, but if it's going toward a good cause, then, you know, bring them home, fillet them up, give them a try. So, and I'll see you next time on another episode of Fishing with Tate.